20% less damage for like 3 seconds. Where that becomes a real issue later on at higher difficulties, I could definitely see that being more useful. And just focusing on poison damage, obviously. Poison abilities. It's gonna suck if I find the mushroom. And he's not here to get him. Not that he really needs them. It's nice to have a good slice. Cathedral levels are pretty damn big. Wow, that wasn't even close. Keep forgetting those do 80 damage. Now, I was trying to surround him with spiders before he died. Obviously. I'm curious what's up with this. There's always this little back area. It's always really dark and musty. Nothing ever comes of it, though. No events that I've seen. Trying to knock down the support, or the whatever that is. Whatever it is, I was trying to knock it out. Hooks. Hell yeah. Gotta figure out my cycling of confusion and summoning the dogs a lot better. And yes, I did. But they're still in the middle I didn't take, so I'll come back this way. It's only 1 o'clock, not only 1 o'clock. For me, that's relatively early. I don't think I'll be killing Leori tonight, probably. Because I really do need to get all these videos ready to go. Unfortunately, I probably won't get to play tomorrow because I gotta get ready for my trip. Because, like I said, I have not even packed yet because I'm incredibly responsible. Damn it! Could have done this. Oh well. Doing it now. You missed that candelabra. Heavy running number generators. Damn it. I guess it'll be faster to go this way. So, while we're running, I might as well bring this up. I watched a video, and I wish I could remember the YouTube user's name, but if you do a search for, Diablo 2 or Diablo 3 stats explained, you'll probably get it. It's about a 8-minute video, I think. Anyway, he explains how the stats work, and you're like, oh, well, why do I need to explain how the stats work? And it gives you damage if you're a caster, Not quite that. Oh god. It's not quite that simple. In a nutshell, I'm going to try to explain this while I'm doing things, and you know how good I am at doing that. Which is to say, I'm not involved. So, it'd probably be better if you just watch the video. But in a nutshell, almost all stats are useful for everyone. Almost. So let's, like, strength can give you, increases your armor. Now you're thinking, okay, well, armor's nice against, you know, physical damage. But armor class actually helps defend against all damage. Doesn't matter. Magic, physical, fire, you know, whatever. Armor defends against all damage across the board. So anything that gives you armor is going to be obviously useful, even if you're not getting hit by melee a lot. You'll probably be getting hit by range, like I just did. Getting hit by spells, AEs, whatever. So armor, good. Let's see what else does strength give you. Okay, that's it. For armor, but there's diminishing returns on that too. So you don't get an equal. Let's say you. So if you're at 100 strength, you don't get as much protection from going to 101. Or no, you get more protection from going to 101 than you do from 102. Does that make sense? So let's just say, like, if you have 100 strength, just for simplicity's sake, and let's say you get an item that gives you 1 strength. And again, I'm making these numbers up just for ease of discussion. But let's say you have 100 strength, and that gives you 10% mitigation. That makes sense. And let's say that at 101 strength, you have 11% mitigation. But at 102, you might only get 11.9% mitigation. And then at 103, you might only get, oh god. But you see what I'm saying? It's not a one for one trade-off. I'm explaining this horribly because I cannot explain things and play at the same time. But that should, hopefully, make sense. So even if you're a barbarian, and even if you want to be able to take damage, just stacking its strength forever, strength or armor forever, isn't going to be useful because, again, you hit a curve where getting more only helps you just a little bit. So let's say you got 1,000 armor or 1,000 strength. You know, struggling to get that one more point might only get you 0.001% more defense. Not worth it. Now, when you start looking at all these other things, look at Intel. Intel kind of works the same way, but Intel, instead of giving you armor, gives you resists, right? So it's the, you know, increases my resist by 84. But if you look, let's see, does it actually show it? Notice there's a physical resistance. So not only are you protected against spells, or 76 or whatever you have, it also protects you against physical damage, melee damage, arrows, whatever. So in a way, intelligence also acts as strength/armor. King Mike, he had to leave. We both have work in the morning, and he's semi-responsible and doesn't stay up all night like I do. But anyway, so Intel kind of acts as its own armor for everyone. This is not just casters. This is for everyone. So if a barbarian gets extra intelligence, it's not wasted. In fact, more likely, because they probably already have a lot of strength, and if I understand the numbers correctly, let's say you have really high strength as a barbarian, which you probably do already. If you find an item that, let's say, has okay strength, but has a decent amount of intel on it, that intel is not wasted, because you will actually get more armor from each point of intelligence than you would have from the points of strength. Again, because you're on a curve, and your strength is already so high, you've hit that curve, and you're getting less protection per point of strength. Again, I'm probably not explaining this very well. Now, this doesn't mean on normal difficulty, as a barbarian, you need to be stacking strength or stacking int. It just means that if you get an item that has intelligence on it, it's not wasted. And in fact, on higher difficulties, you might want to look at getting a little bit of it. Like if you've got a choice between getting even more strength and a little bit of intelligence to kind of make up that difference, especially if you find that you're dying a lot, or dying more often than you want to, or having to use heal pots more often than you want to, you might actually consider looking at items that have a little bit less strength, but a little bit of intelligence, and that might make a little bit of difference. Now again, I'm pretty sure I've got all these numbers right. Well, like I said, the actual physical number, or the actual literal numbers, I don't know. Oops, let's grab the sword. Skip this a little.
Keep your distance from him. This burden is mine to bear.
Yeah.
May God bring peace from your madness, Leoric.
Traitors! Even in death, the armies of Conjure still.
But, and again, this is what I took from the video, and I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I've got this. And again, this is not really something you need to worry about on lower difficulties. Even on Nightmare, it doesn't seem like it's necessary. In Hell and up, and definitely in Inferno, it's going to be one of those things you probably want to at least have a basic understanding of.
You dare to bring the warmth of life into my tomb?
Yeah, I'm not doing like, oh shit. I'm not doing like I did with the, damn. I was hoping I might accidentally get the achievement to destroy all the pillars within, I forget what the time frame it has to be, but you destroy all the pillars within X number of seconds of each other. Now, dexterity is a little different. Dexterity, obviously, primary stat for monks and demon hunters, but it also gives everybody dodge. And again, you can dodge everything. Physical attacks, you can dodge AEs, you can dodge magic attacks. Obviously, if you have a dot on you, I'm pretty sure you cannot dodge the dot ticks. But if you're standing in an AE, you can actually dodge the AE, even though you're just standing in it. It's weird. It's very odd. But I think, and it doesn't make any sense. I mean, let's be honest, it makes no sense whatsoever. But it's one of those things that the gameplay kind of trumps the logic. I'll be very interested to see how it plays out. And hopefully I didn't completely butcher that description and you guys actually kind of understand how all that works. And it's nowhere near as complicated. If you find that video, and if I can remember, I will try to find that person's video and link it below here, because he explains it way better than I do. And I made it sound much more complicated than it really is. But definitely good info to know. Again, especially when you're going into higher difficulty levels. Not something I would worry about in normal or nightmare. Right now, basically normal, I focus pretty much entirely on End. Nightmare, I'm trying not to forego Vitality too much, because has been several times, as you've seen, that I've become very, very close to dying. And I want to avoid that, because if you're dead, you're due 0 DPS. That would have been a great time to confuse. Or blow them out, I guess. Yes, that's it. The user's name is... Oh god, that's hard to read. Oh, it's in the title. P41. It's Kripparrian is the user. And like I say, he explains it much, much better than I do. If you're interested, which, you know, if you intend on playing, I would suggest listening to it. It's only 8 minutes long. Just give it a listen. It's much easier to understand than I'm making it sound out to be. It took me a little bit of thinking. At one point, I was like, "Wait, what? Does this make sense?" But then the more I thought about it, I was like, "Oh, okay, this all ties together." So, the long and short of it is that even if something is not your primary stat and it's not vitality, that doesn't make it useless. Which I think is a good thing. I think you should be wanting to get rid of your stats. And I think that's an interesting way to do it, the way they've done it. Alright. Confuse is not going to be useful for him. Tell you what I want. Fire bats. I like dire bats. Basically, just going... I mean, not that it matters. This is... Even on Nightmare, this is going to be an easy fight. But, basically, I'm just going to keep locusts on him. Especially because that should be helpful with his ads. And bat him down and keep lots of spiders up. For mana. Probably should have started the event. Oh, I can do this. Roll down. I don't know if my first one is continuous. Why am I chaining?
Need more mana.
Yeah, I know you have. Swarm's going. Damn it, how'd you get there? Damn it, grab these orbs so I can do more damage. Damn it. Mana. Stop spamming bats, dumbass. I mean, locusts. Damn. Locusts. Killing my mana. Oh, flew right into my bat. Good job. Hey, no yellow items? I figured you at least get yellows, since it's the first time I beat him on Nightmare. It's kinda weak. Kinda weak. I should have resummoned my dogs, too. That fight could have been much better. Alright, I'm going to finish up this quest and I'll be ready to go. Oh, the title. Yes, the title of the video. Even though if you find this guy's name, he's got a lot of videos on Diablo. It should be pretty self-evident. But this one is called D3 Base Stat Mechanics. Again, it's by P41. K-R-I-P-P-A-R-R-I-A-N. He could have chose a worse name. But there you go. Great video. Watch it.
So you are the fire that fell
Much
from
better.
the
I am not the darkness.
I will take you to King.
Alright. Let's talk to Kane, even though I think...
This man was the falling star.
No, warrior. Your mess.
Sweet. Alright, let's do this real quick too. Where's my jewel crafting? Oh! Come on. 9 jewel crafting pages. You're a jerk face. Jerk face. Ooh. Replenishing sacrificial blade of flame. 6 to 10 fire damage. Increase mana regen. Oh, that sucks. Wow, I'd lose a ton of damage from that. That is poo-poo. Wow, that's a bizarre looking mask. Got a lot of life though, not that I really want it. Alright. So anyway, that's going to do it for tonight. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed. Let's go to the character select so we can see what I look like in all white. I haven't really paid attention. Oh, that's actually an interesting look. I think it made the hair on the mask white. It makes it look like it's my hair. Anyway, hope you guys are enjoying this series. I've also got the Demon Hunter that I'm playing on hardcore that I'm uploading that you've probably already seen, but if you haven't, take a look at it. As always, please like these videos. If you like them, it helps me a lot. It helps me get found. More importantly, leave comments, questions, what you would like about these videos, what I could do better, blah, 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 blah. And thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.